So here at iDÉAME 2013, we are finding several really original games from indie developers, for example, like Puddle. And here we are with Cedric Bache, who's going to comment a bit further on that really original concept. What is Puddle?
Thank you. So Puddle is originally a student project from the school in France, l'Engmin. So when we saw the project the first time, we have a crush because we follow a lot of projects, and this one was really efficient in terms of concepts, gameplay, the way to use the fluids. So we met the team, and we was also impressed by the maturity of the team. There were 6 of the guys, around 25 to nearly 28 years old. And so we proposed the guy to follow the project. They have still 1 year to do at the school, and then to come to our studio and to make the dream come true, which is real games on platforms. So it was a good feeling because a few months after they went to San Francisco and they went to the final to the EGF. So it means that we have a good impression about the concepts. And then they join us the year after, and they work on with us during 6 to 10 months, depending on the guy. They all have scheduling to go all over the world to work, and they are all very skilled because some work now with Rare, Asobo, very strong studio in France, or Ubisoft. So and they build with us the first version on PSN, and then we continue on XBLA, Vita, Wii U. Actually, we will also go one moment on iOS and Android, and Steam, PC, Mac, Linux, and we'll follow what we can do also with things like Leap Motion and Ouya.
So it's obviously motion controlled right now. Which is the main gameplay concept with all the liquid and
The concept is very simple. You have to tilting the screen from left to right, so everybody can understand that. But the thing is, the game is not a really casual game. It's more gamer games because the level design is really tricky. There is a lot of puzzle you have to find. You have to manage how to use the liquid because it's really liquid fluid simulation here. And each time you change universe, the liquid will change. It will be water, magma, nitroglycerin, a blob. So each liquid has its own physics, compartment. So you need to. It's like a new challenge each time. And just to give you one example, one universe will be in the space, so there's no more attraction. It's very wow. I think I'm very good, and I have to relearn how to do it. So that's something which I think is the main features on Puddle.
So you're here at iDÉAME this year to talk about marketing in the digital sea, right? So what are you teaching the other young developers about marketing for maybe indie games in the huge digital sea or ocean?
They asked me that because we are in fact a very old indie studio. Neko was created in 1999. So we work on different kind of aspects on the market, retail, now digital. And we have different experience on WiiWare, DCWare, and now the other digital consoles. So we want to share what we do in terms of marketing, promotion, and buzz. By marketing, I'm more thinking about the way which platform we will choose, which audience. It's not more than that. The best marketing is to have good titles, to be honest. And after that, it's more about promotion in terms of communication and buzz around the title. So I would share what we do in the past, what we do actually, what we think is a good idea, and we try to give good advice to the indie studio because for sure indie studio means no budget on marketing. We cannot buy, advertise all over. We cannot put our Puddle everywhere, and you have to see it. You have to be very clever, and there's some tricky good ideas to do it. And I will share after.
Looking forward to them. There's another Neko Entertainment game which is called Kung Fu Rabbit. What is it about?
So you have to know that Neko worked for years with our friends, partners in France, in co-development, co-producing, co-publishing. So there's Kung Fu Rabbit is previously an Android and iOS game. When I saw the game from Ctools and Kazap and Multipix in France, I say it's a great gamer platform games. It's really great appealing, but I hate this game when you play with a virtual pad. So I say at the time it was on Vita. Was working on Vita, not yet on Wii U. I say we have to try to go on Vita with that, and we start to discuss, and the owner and the coder from Ctools, the developer on iOS, is very low levels, and he makes his own tools. He worked on C++, so it was easy to work with this guy on our side and take all the sources and adapt the game for Wii U and Vita. We add some levels, we make some enhancements, special specification from the game for the gamepad, and you will see it's a very cool game. Really cool game.
Now on the marketing mode, how do you sell it to me?
There is three main things about Kung Fu Rabbit. It's funky, it's a classic genre, platformer, well-level designed, a high challenge, a lot of content, 80 levels, and the price will be very aggressive because we'll sell it at 5. Just because we try to be fair with our partners, we try to be fair with us when we make our own contract for us, and we try to be fair with the gamers. So the game was sold under 4 on iOS and Android, so why should we be double more expensive on Wii U, even if we work a lot on that, we make some additional content, but we thought it was a good idea to come with a price not quite far from the one on mobile.
Okay. You talk about coming from mobile phones without buttons to a platform with game concept that needs buttons, and so you know from both fields.
Yeah, absolutely.
What's the main idea you get from each field, development for mobile and for consoles?
We are really originally coming from consoles, and now we work also on PC because the link between PC, Steam, for example, and console is no more like it was before. And many times people use also controllers on PC and console, so it's not very difficult to readapt the game in this way. I would say that some games for mobile will never go to consoles because it's very built for one-touch screen games. Perfect, stick runner, kind of running games, stuff like that. But other games are more like it should be on consoles. But for a lot of indie studio, very tiny one, it's easier to go on mobile. They have no other solution. It's only that. If you give them the solution to go on platforms, they will do it. So then they have to readapt their concepts with the touchscreen. But in first place, it was shooting games, racing game, platform games. It would be always more comfortable with a real pad in your hands. So it's why I think there is some very nice games on mobile and tablets for consoles, and I think that Nintendo understands that because they make a deal with Unity, so we open the door for fresh titles coming from this area.
Okay, thank you very much, Cedric, and good luck with Puddle and Kung Fu Rabbit. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Have a good day. Bye-bye.